Welcome to this week's episode of Go Peace Country. I'm your host, Emily Moyes, and today I'm doing something a little different, getting out of my comfort zone because I'm a slave to my beauty routine. I do the same makeup every single day. I hate trying anything new, but I couldn't be in better hands today. We're at Shoppers Drug Mart and we're gonna meet with a local makeup artist who is fabulous, Angela Moody. We're gonna go inside and find out all the new fall trends that are happening in makeup. Come on in. We are now inside Shoppers Drug Mart and I'm so excited to try something a little different. Fall is almost here, so we're gonna learn about some fall makeup trends, and it's just always fun to try something different. And I normally don't let anybody else do my makeup, but I know I'm in great hands today. I'm joined by Angela Moody, a professional local makeup artist in town. And Ange, thanks so much for being here.
You're welcome.
And what are we gonna try first?
Well, we are going to do glowing skin, and this look always seems to be on the trend list. And today we are going to do the look with a lot of dewy, beautiful products to make your skin look youthful and glowing, and everyone desires this.
I was gonna say what every woman wants.
I would start off with using a BB cream. This is something that it's been trendy, it's been on the trend watch because it's something that not only is going to make your skin clear and all one tone, but it also has other benefits. If you're looking for that 5-minute face, that's a product to go to as well. So we're gonna start off just doing a light, nice layer of the BB cream. This is just gonna make your face one tone. So we've matched her previous to this segment. We just matched her with the right color just before this. So I'm not just throwing on a color, it is the match. So now you're just gonna wanna add on top of that like a bronzer, and you wanna also make sure that you're adding a little bit of cheek color. The bronzer is a cream, and also the blush is a cream. So with the glowing skin and dewy look, you wanna make sure everything is a cream product. Also with the cream products, they're very easy to blend. So you can kind of take your time and blend them in. You can use a sponge. I'm using my brush that I use mostly all my cream products, but you can just use one of those sponges as well. This is just going to seal the face, as well as it's still going to give you that glowing look, but we're just going to finish off the face here.
That feels so good. Wow, I want everything.
I know, and it is, you can do it as dramatic or as natural as you would like.
I hope you guys are taking notes because I'm going to be rewatching this and trying to recreate this at home. We're going to take a quick break before we do our next look with Angela Moody, and I met with an amazing dancer in town, Tiffany Bilodeau, and you were a dancer from what I remember in Fort St. John growing up. And did you dance with Tiffany?
Yeah, we did. I did dance with Tiffany, and I remember her being just really, really young and so good at ballet and jazz and tap. She was just a natural talent.
And it's very obvious in the story that I filmed with her, and she also has done yet another accomplishment. She's representing Canada in something. I'm not going to let that hint be revealed yet. You'll have to watch the story and meet Tiffany Bilodeau right now. Welcome back. We're still hanging out at Shoppers Drug Mart, and Ange just did a look of glowing skin that I'm loving, and I'll definitely be recreating this at home. And we're gonna jump into our next look. What do we have up?
We are going to do eyebrows. Eyebrows are a huge trend for fall. They basically help with the symmetry of your face. They do make you look younger, filling in your eyebrows, and a lot of people are a little bit shy away from the filling in of the eyebrows, but I find if you do it at a very minimal, if you use brow powder instead of a pencil, I find that people actually are very much embrace it. If you just show them once, they actually truly, oh wow, look at my face, look at my eyebrows. So a lot of my clients are a little bit shy at first, but then they come around to it. First, we're gonna start off just with the powder. So I start off with an angle brush, and then that way you can lightly feather in the strokes. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of starting on the bottom, and I'm making a line on the bottom. And then I'm gonna fill in the brow. The three steps of knowing where to start your eyebrow and finish your eyebrow, you could use a pencil, a brush, and you're just gonna go straight up and down alongside your nose. And this is exactly where your eyebrow should start. And then if you look straight ahead, Emily, it's right where your pupil, the middle of your pupil, that is the middle of your eyebrow. And then here you go, the angle of your nose out. Just move your hair a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And then that is where the tail, the end of your eyebrow should end. And so this is just this is one of the pencils you can also get, and this is just going to just add a little bit more depth. And I'm just going to go in with a highlight. I'm going to use the end with no shimmer, and this is just going to highlight the brow a little bit more. This is just going to emphasize the brow. And we will do your other side.
Oh wow, that looks so good. I've never had an eyebrow like this before. This is awesome. For our viewers out there, how would somebody choose the color of the powder, or if they do want to use a liner, just because I think that's something that I mess up a lot and I choose the wrong color?
It should be based on a little bit of hair color, but not all the way hair color. Like say you have black hair, you're not going to want to put a black powder. You're going to want to use a dark brown. Also, lighter is better. If you're thinking that you're in this darker family, maybe go one shade lighter.
And try that first,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Well, I'm absolutely in love with my new eyebrows. This is my new look for fall, I think. We're gonna take a quick break because we're coming back to Angela and I. We're gonna do one more makeup segment, but while we do that, we're going to Dawson Creek to the Campus Kids Daycare where they're doing a fundraiser, and you'll see that story right now. Welcome back. We're still at Shoppers Drug Mart, and now that I have my glowing skin, amazing bold eyebrows that I'm seriously in love with right now, we need one last thing to complete my look. What's that going to be, Ange?
We are going to focus on your lips. We are going to do, the fall trend is a dark lips. So we are working on burgundies and reds and even a dark violet, a dark purple is very much trending for fall. What you're gonna do is you're gonna line the lip, not only line it, but you're gonna fill it in as well.
Okay.
And once you get a nice line, your lips will not bleed and they will stay longer. So there's one actually other trip we're going to do. This is a no bleeding lip. This is just a little bit, it's mostly like a waxy product. So you can't really see it on my hand, but it's kind of like a wax. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a quick, just on top, like right on the edge of her lip. We're gonna do just a little bit on here. This is just gonna help the bleeding. So if you're really concerned about if your lips are cracked, then this product is great. And the lining of the lips, honestly, it's gonna take a bit of practice. You're just gonna go back and forth, little strokes. You're not gonna try and do it all in one because that is just going to, be a little bit more tough to get that really nice crisp line. So once you start off with a crisp line, are nice dark hues just because of this trend. So you'll be able to find a nice dark color. And I do say definitely try this look. Don't shy away from it. You can find a color out there that'll be just right for you. It might not be as dark as maybe the trend, but it might be just a slightly lighter version that you're willing to try and explore. So now we're just gonna add a fun...
Wow, that is, I haven't done a dark color like that. I remember in high school I loved the dark lip, but since then, never, and this is gonna be awesome.
And I'm just using a brush to apply this. Could also put a lipstick on first and then this gloss as well, but since this gloss had a very nice color anyway, I just thought that we would just go with the gloss. And then just to finish off the look, I'm just going to add a little bit of shimmer just at the top here and on the bottom.
What a great color, I love it. All right, we're gonna take a quick break from hanging out at Shoppers, getting my fabulous makeup done with Angela Moody. We're going down to our local museum in town. That wraps up this week's episode of Go Peace Country. If you're interested in having Angela Moody do your makeup, you can get in touch with her through Facebook or her website. And if you've missed any stories on Shaw TV, please go to our website at shawtv.ca and get in touch with us if you have any upcoming community events. For Go Peace Country, I'm Emily Moyes.